What's going on, guys? It's Jordan back today with another video. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at CHAINLINK because I've gotten so many requests from you guys. Yes, I've heard them for CHAINLINK. And we're going to look at the short term, the long term, and the medium term time frames for CHAINLINK. Guys, we're also going to talk about Bitcoin at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned for the full analysis of Bitcoin at the end. Now let's jump right on in to the video. As we jump right on in to the 4-hour chart, or the short-term time frame for CHAINLINK, as you guys can see, we just broke out of this bull flag and we're absolutely pumping right now, right? This is absolutely crazy what is going on with CHAINLINK right now. Just in the last about 5 4-hour candles alone, we've went from about 1070 all the way up to 1224, which is an absolutely crazy gain, literally just in about like a 20-hour time span. So you guys can see this here. We cleanly broke out of this bull flag. I didn't even see this bull flag until it actually broke out, but we got one touch here, and once we broke through it, we actually came back and back tested the top of it. And on the bottom, we got one touch, for a total of 3 touches on the bottom. And now we just got this massive breakout here, which is so huge, and it's going to lead us to higher prices as long as Bitcoin keeps moving up. I'm going to put a little disclaimer there. If Bitcoin keeps moving up, we're going to see all these alts follow it, right? Bitcoin makes the first move, then you usually see Ethereum take the second move, and then the rest of the alts kind of absolutely pump, actually at higher percentages usually than them. So obviously Bitcoin's leading the market right now. We're going to see a lot of that money start pouring back into alts. Maybe as Bitcoin pulls back a little bit once we hit that 13.8 level, right? We're going to look at that later in the video. So we're going to start onto the medium-term time frame chart for CHAINLINK, which is the daily chart. And as you guys can see, a little sloppy here, but we were kind of in this ascending triangle at the top of this consolidation. And a lot of people missed this and didn't notice this, but we obviously got one touch here, didn't make it all the way up, but almost there. 2 touches here. And then on the bottom, we had this perfect 3 higher lows, which I like to see, and that usually confirms another, kind of reversal point when you get these 3 higher lows, also in an ascending triangle. That kind of creates a massive demand line, and then we broke out of the ascending triangle here with this massive green candle. Now we got to get a close above that $11.35 mark, which I think we will. That's almost 8% lower than where we are right now. I think we're going to get a close above that, obviously, but in order to confirm this breakout, this ascending triangle, we do need to close above that. Now, I think we are going to get some resistance about where we are right now. Now, don't take that for granted. We've seen CHAINLINK make absolutely crazy moves before, very fast, but this is a major level which we had support on back here, and also crazy amount of consolidation here with support and resistances everywhere. I can't even name where we got support and resistances there, but we did about a million times there on the daily. So we could get a little resistance here. Maybe we come back down and retest this ascending triangle before moving up to our next resistance, which is about that about 1396, or you can call it about 14 even, where we got a lot of support back here, right? So look out for that as the next resistance. Maybe we stair step just like Bitcoin. We stair step these resistances until we break that new all-time high up here. So just be looking out for these stair steps. Don't panic when we get these little drops. They're going to happen in bull markets, right? Especially on the daily time frame, right? In the short term, it's all noise, right? In the long term, we all know where these coins are going, especially the big ones like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and CHAINLINK that kind of lead the market. CHAINLINK has a mind of its own, as we saw back here when Bitcoin was actually struggling. That's when really CHAINLINK really took off back here. So we're going to jump on into the long term, or the meat and potatoes of the video, guys. The meat and potatoes. Let's jump on into the weekly chart for CHAINLINK. And we have a couple things to talk about here. Like I say in most of my CHAINLINK video, guys, there's not much to talk about as far as CHAINLINK goes on the weekly chart, just because it hasn't been around that long. We're already in price discovery because it already broke that previous all-time high back here, right? So as you guys can see, we are getting this rounded reversal point here, this nice rounded bottom before we continue up higher. Now, I'm going to put a disclaimer here. It doesn't mean we're going to break the all-time high up here at $20. Because we've seen this before, right? Where we come back, make an all-time high, we come back down, make a rounded bottom, and then we dump again, right? Same, same thing down here. Make a rounded bottom, we get a little bit of upward price action, and then dump again, and then make another rounded bottom, and then we pump, right? We see it all the time with these rounded bottoms, and then actually coming back down to retest. This one we had a double bottom. This one we had a triple bottom. So we'll see. It's nothing concrete here. Actually, we get a triple bottom here. Actually, never mind that I see it. Triple bottom, triple bottom. Maybe we get a triple bottom on this one. I think it might be kind of just a little bit of a coincidence. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this triple bottom during this consolidation. Triple bottom during this consolidation. Are we going to get another triple bottom, or are we just going to really pump higher? Chainlink's just a tough one to talk about in the long-term time frame. You kind of just have to believe in it or not believe in it. And I'm a huge believer in Chainlink because it honestly has just been on a complete, if we get rid of that, honestly has just been on a complete parabolic trend, right? If we take from the bottom here and then we kind of just see here, look how this thing is just getting more and more parabolic as time goes on, guys. If we kind of make it like that, we get support on here and it just getting more parabolic. Maybe we get we just hit that curve. Maybe we continue up and we get a nice pump off that. It looks like every time we hit that curve, we get a nice pump, right? You guys can see that's when we usually get a pump. Maybe it's just we're getting way more parabolic and we don't need to, consolidate as long just because we're already at that parabolic curve, right? We could literally just pump here. Could just literally pump straight up from here, because it looks like every time we hit that curve, right, we pump. Every time we hit that curve, we pump. Every time we hit that curve, we pump, right? Now we're hitting that curve again. This could just mean that we pump up higher right away instead of consolidating. I don't see us really breaking this curve, so we got to move up pretty fast here to continue this parabolic run for Chainlink. So you guys think I'm crazy with this? Do you guys think this is something that could happen? Is just Chainlink just keeps being just as parabolic as it's been since its inception all the way back in 2017. So we're going to jump on into Bitcoin, guys. That's kind of my analysis for Chainlink today, just because there's not much to talk about in the meat and potatoes of the video like I spend a lot of time on in all other coins. Chainlink does not much because we're already in price discovery. That kind of happens when you're already in price discovery. It's going to go up as far as it wants to go up. There's not really many support and resistances to talk about when we look left. So that's kind of what we're left with. So we're going to flip on over to the Bitcoin, guys. And oh my gosh, Bitcoin has been absolutely popping off on the 4-hour chart. We obviously got a big breakout out of this bigger triangle here. Came up, went into a smaller triangle to also retest the top of this bigger triangle, and then we absolutely pumped, guys. Look how crazy this is, right? We absolutely pumped straight out of this little triangle, right? We clearly broke the kind of measured move of this triangle, and now we're, that 13K level was a big resistance for me, and now we're already above that, right? We're literally already above it. It looks like this 13,000, about 150 is a big resistance here. But if we look left, guys, our wick was lower. So I'm not really sure where this major resistance is coming from. But it's obviously a resistance. So I'm going to move this up here because we're obviously getting resistance there. So if we break this 13,000, about 150 to 200, right? Our next resistance is at this 13.8 level up here. So look out for those two resistances on the shorter time frame charts for a possible pullback. Obviously we've been super parabolic here, so we need to cool off at some point. Maybe we come back down and retest the lower 2Ks before moving up higher, or maybe we just go to 13.8 before testing the 2Ks and move up higher. So that's what I kind of have on the 4-hour chart for Bitcoin. We're obviously we're going to look at a little bit longer time frame on the weekly for Bitcoin. Obviously, we broke out of these two symmetrical triangles, which led us higher, right? And now we're hitting our next resistance point. So will we consolidate and go sideways in another symmetrical triangle? I think so. I think we're going to be probably consolidating once we hit the 13.8. Maybe we go into another triangle, something like this, where we kind of consolidate inside the triangle before we get our next move up, right? And it's kind of just going to be the stair-step pattern. Maybe then we go up to the next resistance with the 16K, come back down, retest all-time high, come back down, and then break all-time high, right? That's kind of what I see happening, something like that. Probably maybe a little bit more parabolic than that. It's not going to take all the way till August of next year, guys. I'm not saying that, but just the general pattern here. This is what I kind of see for Bitcoin on the weekly chart. I mean, other than that, there's not much going on. I think, like I said, I think definitely a retest of this. If I get rid of, I'll call this price action for you. I definitely think a retest of this this about 12K area. I think that would make perfect sense here. When we hit this, let me switch on over to the red one here. Once we hit this resistance, I think it's very possible we make a symmetrical triangle in between these two, right? Something like that, in between these two, where we bounce around in here, just like we said, and then we move up higher to our next resistance. So be on the lookout for that. I could be totally wrong here because obviously the crazy bullish PayPal news that came out yesterday, I could be totally wrong with this one, but that's just my prediction. And, we could just pump straight to 20K from here, literally in the next month or two. I could be totally wrong, guys. But I've been wrong before. I've also been right before, as if you guys watch my previous videos. I called pretty much everything. I called this next pump here, but now obviously I'm wrong too, right? So obviously this is why I say this is not financial advice, because I'm wrong, you're wrong. Bob down the street, he can be wrong too. We're all wrong sometimes, but that's just my opinion. So let me know in the comment section below about what altcoin you guys want me to talk about tomorrow. I got Chainlink out of the way for you. All you guys asked in the comment section the last few days. Sorry it took so long. Just wanted to cover Bitcoin, Ethereum, because obviously those are the two most important coins in the market. And we just got a big pump, so I had to talk about those first. But comment section below what altcoin you guys want me to talk about in tomorrow's video. Love to hear from you guys. Hope you guys had a great day today. Personally had a great day today. Got in the gym, meet some new people, get a great day at work as well. So hope you guys are doing the same. Get out there, put the work in. Don't stare at the charts all day. It's not going to change what the price does, what the price does tomorrow, what the price does next week. It's going to do whatever it's going to do, whether you're watching the charts or you're going out and improving your life. So I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.